So in this video I am going to talk about environment, and so specifically your environment for food. So our environment shapes a lot of the things that we do, and it shapes a lot of the habits and things that we do. So by taking control of your environment, you are taking control of quite a determining factor in terms of the things that you do and the habits that you have and the things that you implement. And so when I'm talking about environment, I'm talking about things like the home environment, and I'm talking about things like the work environment, and also to a degree your social environment as well. So if we look at our environment, let's look at the home and let's look at the kitchen specifically. If you're wanting to make improvements and you're wanting to perhaps lose weight, or you're perhaps wanting to build muscle, perhaps you're wanting to eat healthier, have a look at your kitchen environment, and is that setting you up for success, or is it being more of a hindrance to you making progress? And so what I mean by that is, if you've got food out, so say you have some food, or you get given some cakes maybe, the mother-in-law's bought some cakes around for you at the weekend. By leaving them on the worktop, if you've got foods left on the worktop, if you've got them in clear tubs and you can see what's in them, then you're going to be more likely to want to eat them. So try not to leave foods lying around. Try not to leave foods on the worktop, open bowls of sweets, open bowls of various things. Put things away in the cupboard. Make sure things are sealed so that it's harder for you to just reach in and grab a handful or have a nibble of something when you're feeling peckish. The same goes in the fridge, rather than leaving things half open, make sure they're sealed up. Make sure they're wrapped in cling film or foil and put in a tub so that you have to actually go into that, and it just gives a second for you to pause and think about whether or not you actually want to eat that and what your actions are that you're doing. So if we can improve your environment, then you're going to improve your chances of success and just setting yourself up for better results. So have a look at your food environment at home. Is there anything that you can put away? Is there anything that's left out that you think, actually we could put that away and that's going to be less tempting for me to try and eat? Also pay attention to your work environment, and I know this one's a little bit harder to control, but pay attention to your habits in your work environment. Is there a certain point in the day where you feel like you want to reach for food? Is it because you've been sat at your computer for so long and you're finding that you're getting distracted and that you need something to occupy your mind because you've been working so hard? Is it that people are bringing cakes in every week because it's someone's birthday or they've got something to celebrate, and so there's always food available? And if that's the case, then it's probably going to take a little bit of mindset work and changing your perception on those situations, and a little bit of willpower to change how you see that environment and be able to make better choices, rather than feeling like you have to join in because someone's brought it in. The truth is, you don't have to if you don't want to. And then also, when it comes to like the foods in your cupboards and your fridge, only buy the foods that you need. It's really easy when we go shopping, and especially if you've got kids and family, to get drawn into the offers that are on the shelves. These are 2 for 1. This is on offer. Oh my God, that's a really good deal. But ask yourself, do you really need it? Is it just going to be sat in the cupboard? Is it going to be something that you're going to have to then eat up because you're left with it? Have a look at your food consumption. Do you throw a lot of food away? Because if you find that you're throwing a lot of food away, maybe you could look at what you're buying in the first place. And so this leads on to then, making shopping lists. It's surprising how many people don't make shopping lists. But if you're planning your food a little bit better, make a shopping list of everything that you need, because then that you know that you're not going to overbuy food that you don't need, and it's not going to be there to tempt you or be left in the cupboard to suddenly be going out of date and you feel like you have to eat it up so that it doesn't get wasted. So just pay attention to your food environment, as this can really have a positive impact if we can make things better.